Hey guys, Becky here. I just am coming on real quick to show a couple of the gnomes I've done in the last couple days here. This is Ruby. This little guy over here, Garden Santa Sleigh. He doesn't have a name yet, but I'm sure my followers will have named him by now. And this one everybody named Mr. Socks with an X. And I think I shared the rest of them the other day. That's Jacob and Jordan, the twins. And this one is Sven because he's got on a sweater. And that one's Andy. And Blossom. And Johnny, little Johnny Appleseed. Hi, Vicky. That's Saul. Somebody named him Saul. And he was named Joshua. We call him Josh. These are just fun little things to do. That's Nicholas, of course. And Merlin. Beatrice. I need to do a couple more girls. And Norman. And Homer, the Seeker. He was the first one. Well, I did these 4 too, but I had done those for something else. So anyway, hi, Vicky. We went to the thrift store today, to Goodwill, and I picked up $8 worth of stuff. So everything was $8 with my senior discount. So I'll get rid of that. Picked this up for 99 cents to put in whenever I get a kitchen again that's my own. And I thought that was pretty neat for 99 cents. It came from Hobby Lobby. Original price from Hobby Lobby was $10, and I got it for 99 cents. And this is a package of shrink film, inkjet shrink film. Do your art, bake it, and watch it shrink. I got it for 99 cents. It looks like some of it has been used, but there's enough of it left in there. It's still got, looks like 3 full sheets and then a bunch of little pieces. So I thought that was pretty good for 99 cents. And then I got these here. There were $2 a bag. So $4 for 6 skeins. It's got a cute little shawl pattern, but I might make a hat or something with it. I don't know just what yet, but any of the leftover bits are always good for, making charms and stuff on journals. Scott found some boot laces. They were $1.99. Now, these prices will probably add up to more than the $8, but of course I get that 25% off senior citizens discount. And I know this is a children's book, but I love cats. So it says it's a level S, whatever that is. But it's The Cats of Roxville Station. The cats have a language all their own. I thought it could be fun to read and have on hand in case a niece or nephew wanted to spend the night sometime, which that never happens. But, maybe one day I'll have grandchildren, but who knows. And then the very last thing I got was Amy Vanderbilt's Complete Cookbook. And it's got this $3 in, but I know at Goodwill, the hardcovers are only $2. So I picked that up because I thought it would be cool to have Amy Vanderbilt's Complete Cookbook. And that was all we got. And then we went to Tito's and got a small pizza and 2 Greek salads for lunch. And I was starving, so I helped Scott clear out that pizza in no time. But we got the Tito's Deluxe. It's got everything on it, everything. But this is an old cookbook, but I love to collect old cookbooks. It's one of those things. This is from 1961. So 3 years before I was born. But I was hoping, I didn't even look, but I'm going to look in the back now and see if they have a soft molasses cookie recipe, because my grandma made the best molasses cookies. Let's see here. Well, they got a molasses crisp with broiled grapefruit in hard sauce, molasses and popcorn, a rum pie, and sauces for pancakes. So let's see if there's any under cookies. Because back in the day, they didn't put everything under the main ingredient. They would put it under the type of dish it was going to be. Let's see. It appears I'm missing a bunch of pages. Because that's, well, maybe not. Maybe they're just stuck together. Oh, there's bisque, black bean soup, calf's liver and heart. I grew up eating that stuff. Now the thought of it just makes me want to hurl. Brown sugar oatmeal cookies. I don't see any molasses cookies, but I see gingerbread men. And almond crescents. Some of these might be fun to make and do up plates for my siblings. Hi, Holly. They're probably watching Beth. Beth is on right now. Oh, my grandma made the best soft molasses cookies, and we would have them with Dream Whip, you know, the stuff that comes in a box. My grandma, we grew up on a farm. Well, I grew up on a farm. Well, she grew up on a farm too, but she would never go get the heavy cream off the milk vat. If the milk vat had not been churning, the heavy cream will lay on top, so you can just scoop it off. But the only thing she would use heavy cream for was homemade ice cream. So I had to have Dream Whip on my molasses cookies or a scoop of vanilla ice cream. So I saw this cookbook and I figured Amy Vanderbilt, I bet she entertained really well. There's a shrimp Creole recipe. My mother-in-law's shrimp Creole recipe is really good, and it's on my my foods blog if anybody's interested in that. I have a recipes from Life for Us, I think is the blog name. But if not, if you go to lifeforus.blogspot.com, on the right-hand column, if you scroll down it, you'll see recipes from Life for Us or something like that. And you can click on that link and it'll take you to the food blog where I share family recipes over there. Oysters Caribbean, walled oysters, stuffed lobster, Italian fisherman mussels. One year, Scott and I did an entirely Italian Christmas dinner, and we had mussels, and we had, oh, I can't remember everything. We had some kind of chicken and some kind of beef and all these side dishes and way more food than we needed, but I was having my entire family. So we had 17 people at the house down there that we own. We had 17 people for dinner that day. And I'd never had that many people over for dinner. So I wanted to make sure I had enough for everybody. And everybody left full with leftovers. This is just so Philadelphia peaches. What is that? Peach halves. Roasted toasted almonds, seedless white grapes, seedless raisins, 6 rounds of toasted sponge cake, and hot raspberry or currant sauce. Use fresh canned or quick frozen peaches for this delicious dessert. If the peaches are fresh, dip them in boiling water quickly. Remove skins, cut in half, and remove the stone. If quick frozen, let defrost. Mix almonds, grapes, and raisins, and then place a peach half on a round of toasted cake. Fill center of peach with nut mixture, top with a spoonful of hot sauce, and make 6 servings. I might have to do that up sometime when we're going to have somebody over. There's a cornbread stuffing for turkey recipe right there. And they do just like my mother-in-law, and they use part corn. Well, they say cornmeal, but what my mother-in-law does is she makes cornbread, not sweet cornbread, just a basic old-fashioned cornbread. And then she uses half cornbread, half loaf bread. And then she mixes in, there's butter in it, and there's chicken broth that's been brought to a boil, and celery and onion. She doesn't put sausage in hers. This one has sausage in it. But hers is, oh my gosh. And she doesn't stuff the turkey with it. She cooks it in a sheet pan. So you cut it in squares and then put gravy on it. So let me see if I can find the hot sauce. Let's see where it says here. It was peaches. I should have looked. I probably won't be able to find it now. There's a molasses apple crisp. I bet that's tasty. I'm trying so hard to keep my blood sugar under control, and it's the stupid holidays, and all I want is everything that I'm not supposed to have. Well, Holly, I'll have to look that hot sauce recipe up. Let's see what it says in the back. Let's see. Would they have it under hot or under sauce, I wonder? Probably under sauces. Sauces. There's a hard sauce, brown sugar, fluffy, or molasses. Well, I don't see that now. That was peaches. So if we look under peaches, maybe we can find that recipe again. Uh-oh, something must have been good because that's got a page stick together. That's always a good sign when you get an old cookbook. If you go to the pages that are stained and everything, you can about guarantee that they'll be tasty. What was that called? Peach something. Philadelphia peaches, page 268. All right. Hot raspberry and currant sauce. Here's the raspberry and currant sauce. Use 1 package of quick frozen red raspberries. Let them thaw. Then add the berries and juice to about 1/2 cup or 1 small jelly glass of currant jelly. Heat slowly. While warm, spoon over your stuffed peaches. Sweeten sauce if needed. My grandma made the best currant jelly too. Well, you got all these nuts and things in it too, Holly. And it's going to be on a piece of sponge cake. I bet that would be tasty. But this was my favorite find for today. Shrimp Newburg, shrimp Italian style, broiled butterfly shrimp, shrimp gumbo. Makes you think of when that guy was listing off all the ways you could cook shrimp on Forrest Gump. And he was going to have him a restaurant after he got out the service. That was the sad part. Yeah, my grandma grew currant bushes around the house up there. Hi, Lucia. Bubba. Yep, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Oh, you said this cookbook was made 6 years before you graduated high school. So I just shared what I picked up at the thrift store today, and that was all I was going to share. Somebody was wanting me to kind of do a flip through of this book I bought, and I can do that real quick. I think it was Rose wanted a flip through. I got this book. It's called Journal Fodder, 365 Daily Doses of Inspiration for the Art Addict. Got it from Amazon. I will look and see if there's a used copy before I'll pay full price. Bye, Vicki. So I was just going to show this real quick. Just do kind of a slow flip through here. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Oh, that thing says if you scan that with your smartphone, it'll take you to bonus information. So I'll hold that up and y'all scan that. But this book has personal mythologies and histories. Where have I been and how did I get there? Chapter 2 is randomness and chaos. How do I remain spontaneous as I react to the unexpected? Chapter 3 is accidents and imperfections. How do I prepare myself to be wrong and to make mistakes? Chapter 4, seeking solitude and finding sanctuary. Where is my personal safe space and how do I create it? Chapter 5, be here now. Where am I at this moment? How can I get the most out of today? Chapter 6 has connections and relationships. How do I connect with myself, to others, to my world? Chapter 7, facing doubts and just letting go. Chapter 8 is dreaming and visioning. Chapter 9 is symbolically speaking. Chapter 10 is deep breath and shoulder roll. Chapter 11, owning your shadow. And chapter 12, seeking company and acquiring accomplices. So the cover just struck me as really cool, and that's why I bought it. And I got this book because of y'all watching my videos. This was my last pay, AdSense pay, YouTube pay. So I spent it on some books that I've had on my wish list for several years. Okay, Holly, I got you. That's fine. As long as they're all mailed before December 1st, that's perfectly fine. It's going to be just me and Scott and our son this year for Thanksgiving. Everybody else is going to Tennessee, and we just couldn't see driving 6 hours to Tennessee after Scott gets off work at close to midnight Wednesday night. So we're just going to wait and have Thanksgiving with our son on Friday instead of Thursday, and let Scott rest and let everybody get to Grandma's house and all of that on Thanksgiving. And then maybe we'll sneak down Thanksgiving evening or the next day during the morning. And Greg, my son, is a really good cook. So he's going to do some things and I'm going to do some things, and we're just going to come up with a meal. And his new gal in his life might come over too. So I might get to meet her. Yeah. All right. So I just came on to share the thrifty bits and just kind of show this book a little bit. Do a random flip here. Kind of interesting. They stenciled some words and then scribbled around them. That's an interesting technique. And there they've doodled around them. So you can decorate your journal up any old way you want. These are pretty cool. It's got all these different techniques in it for collage and stuff. Looks like it's got a lot of reading where you can really get in-depth information from them. So I think I might start reading on this and start toting it with me. Hi, Samantha Owens. Oh, I'll show you guys how far I've gotten on the white and red Afghan before I go. I'm down to the last 3 skeins. This is not going to be a very it's not going to be very wide because I'll have another strip this size and another strip this size. So if you visualize that, this will probably end up with just like a really long shawl, or I will see if I can find some more thrifted yarn to do a border around this centerpiece. And this stitch is very easy. It's so easy. So, and this yarn was all stuff I got at the thrift store. All this old Karen Perfect knit, and then this was a skein of just random acrylic. So this is what I do with the thrifted yarn I get. I turn it into stuff. Oh, it's called a tree stitch. If you look up tree stitch on YouTube, type that in, you should get this, or crochet tree stitch. Or after I sign off here, I'll try to find the link and put it in the description box for you. Would that work? So, hey, Suzanne. But I just wanted to come on and do this. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I don't know what I've got planned for tomorrow. I have a Quest Diagnostics where we have to go. We get a discount on our insurance if we go yearly and do blood work and stuff for the research companies or whatever. It saves us a good bit of money on our insurance. So I got to do that tomorrow morning. So I don't know if I'll come on at 2:30 tomorrow or maybe in the evening. But I'll come on sometime tomorrow. I don't know when it will be, but I'll announce it when I decide to come on. Because with me wanting to do those Christmas cards for my aunt's retirement center, I need to get some backgrounds made. And I'll probably work on multiple backgrounds. So I'll have maybe 2 to 4 sheets going. So it might take a while. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thanks for stopping in. Bye.